Now, this morning we're having something of a theme that allows us to recognize that there are new communities in our local area and that our church has become the new community for many of those who have arrived, in which we have been able to serve them on Tuesday mornings in particular, but also by making African immigrants welcome in our church. These new communities arrive and discover that, in some respects, there is community waiting for them. And to speak to that in a moment, I'm going to invite Tommy. Tommy is going to tell us something of the experience of arriving in Faifley when that community was a little smaller. Tommy, you've been here, you and Esther have been here for that length of time. So Tommy, you know this congregation well now, and this morning the cameras are trained on you, of course.
Okay.
So be conscious of that as well.
Oh, yes.
And if I can think of any question to ask you at the end of what you're going to say, wait for me. Don't rush back to the pew too quickly.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. So I moved to Glasgow in February 2022, and I think I came to Faifley. I got a flat in Faifley in March, and the first time I attended the church, it was like truth is I did not hear anything. I was just sitting at the back and everything was strange. I did not hear anything the pastor said because it was too fast. Yes, it was very new, the faces, like everything was new, but I needed a church. The thing is, right from when I was young, I prefer to attend a church where I can easily go to. Like, I don't need to get the bus. I can walk down to church. If I don't have a car, I can always need to attend church. So when I found the church, I was like, oh, okay, let me try this out. So I came in. I can say this is actually my first church. I think I attended in April thereabout. So I was like, okay, let me try out the church. And well, I've not really had anything about Church of Scotland, but I had this orientation like, oh, it's not going to be the way I. So when I came in, although I didn't hear much, but Pastor Greg had this, I don't know the word, but he has this way of engaging people. Like it was so, even though I was not hearing what he was saying, I was looking at his like countenance. He was carrying everyone along and I really, really enjoyed it. So that day I was like, I'll continue coming and I hope one day I'll be able to hear and understand what she's saying. And today I can hear and I can understand every word he's saying. And to the upcycle, they've been so amazing. All the ladies in upcycle. I remember the first time, I think I just came down from the bus on this, was it me or my friend? On a Tuesday morning, and she got home and she was like, to me, we need this, we need this, we need this. Because it was just me here. My family were staying in Nigeria. So I just got the flat and I was still a student paying my £15,000 school fees, having to do only 20 hours job and having to pay house rent, pay council tax. So sorry, council tax was exempted. Having to buy food, to other expenses. So it was really, really like much of a burden. So she came and she was like, I can see some people outside Rome Church. Like, I think let's just go there. So we came and they're like, no, everything is free. You pick whatever you need. And I was like, wow. So the off cycle has been really, really amazing. And one day I came in at 9:30 because it started at 10, and I met Sheila. I was like, well, I don't know. I know you've given me a lot of things, so I don't know if I can help with I can join the ladies to bring things out. And she was like, oh, you're welcome. That's right. And since that day, sorry, and since that day, I found a family in the ladies. They have been so amazing. Like, they ask me whatever I need, and they are always willing to help. I also want to thank Pastor Greg for other assistants. Like, the job I'm doing right now, my husband's job, he has been there. He's willing to reference calls, and that has helped us a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support, both financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and every other lily. Thank you very much.
Tony, thank you very much. Your honesty is always refreshing. You're always very straightforward. I, for one, remember you arriving on Tuesday mornings to the upcycling and beginning to get to know your face and recognize you. And your name was nice and easy to pronounce. Because I know that it's hard. I know it is hard for those arriving in the UK.
It's hard for you to pronounce my full name, so I just made it easy.
And I appreciate that you make it easy.
Yes.
And I know that the speed at which we speak can be an obstacle.
Yeah, it was.
But you have persevered, just as you have persevered to the point of being able to make a home for Akin and your girls to come from Nigeria and make their home among this community. Mr. Kelly, come and talk to us. Kelvin, you have something prepared to tell us about coming to belong into a new community.
Okay.
Tell us.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today I am excited to be among everybody here seated. Coming into Scotland, it was orchestrated by God, and believe me, I have no regrets. From the first day I entered into this country, um, I came into Faifley. That was my first point where I settled. And trust me, it has been very, very awesome. The people are very accommodating. And then the first day I was told about the off cycle, my wife said, let's go and try. We are new in Scotland. We don't know anybody. We don't know where to start. We have a home, empty, nothing is in it. I said, well, God is going to help. We were told about the off cycle. We came in, lo and behold, I asked my wife, are you sure these things are for free? She said, I don't know. Let's just go and try. People said they are taking things from there. I said, no, just relax. I don't have plenty of money. The only money I have is your school fees. So I said, let's be relaxed, watch people and ask questions. Lo and behold, everything that it takes us to settle in our home, we are getting all for free. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. So, what am I saying? The community has made the African immigrants, they are settling, become an hassle-free settlement. And I want to appreciate everybody, the people, the ladies. Pastor Greg, you're awesome. Thank you very much. The ladies who have made sure that the off cycle, is going well without any hassle. I want to appreciate you all. Trust me, I and my family, we are dedicated in any way to give back to the community, whatever it takes or whatever it's is needed for us to give back to the society. We are ready to give back to the community or the society so that others also that are coming will also benefit, or we see that, okay, these things are real. I want to appreciate everybody and God bless you. Thank you.
Babe, God,
Mr. Adeniyi, will you come forward and speak to us this morning? Adi, pleased to see you this morning. Microphone is ready for you.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, talks. My name is Adi. I'm from Nigeria. I want to read a scripture to us because what I've seen makes people show the demonstration of the scripture. So I want to emphasize the scripture this month. Matthew 25, verse 34 of downward. Then shall the king say unto them to his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was an hunger, and he gave me meat. I was thirsty, and he gave me drink. I was a stranger, and he took me in. Naked, and he clothed me. I was sick, and he visited me. I was in prison, and he came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hunger, and we feed thee, or thirsty, and we gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and we took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and we came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye had done it unto one of these least of these my brethren, ye have done unto me. Hallelujah. I was stranger. When I say stranger, I mean in the word past to stop prisoners. I also stay there the word. Also stay in a scholar. All the way from Nigeria, me. Lord feel it as a part. Now I don't know anybody here, but I've read in a book that Scotland had a very rich states barrier. So I need that, and I'm a very person that is sensitive to culture. I came in here and I was very, very sensitive to understanding the culture of the people. So I need that environment to attend my church. The church attending a Bapo, yes, called I need to integrate very well. So I need to integrate very well. I know that where I can integrate without prejudice is a place in where love exists. And I know I can get that for the church. I wasn't staying in Faifley then, I was staying in Duka area. Now I was attending the Yuka community church there, the Duka Evangelical Church. Were there and they were very well received. Every support we needed, they were giving. But while we were there, a friend of mine told me about the upcycle that they're doing something. In fact, he didn't even know the day, just knew something was happening. So we came that day. Never told me it was a church that is doing it. So we came in that day. It happens that it was not the actual day for the upcycle. So we came down and we saw the bully environment and we saw a church. I was like, do you mean everything you've been telling me? All the stormy girl follow apartment, all the maze, all the stuff. It was church that gave it to you. So you got all that from the church. He said yes. I was like, wow, this is out of church. I was like, wow, this is another revelation of how to church. So what? So since that day, I'm looking forward to when are they going to open the space for a motorcycle. So he told me another day that he came over. I saw the whole atmosphere. I saw the love, the way the ladies are smiling, where everybody was happy, no prejudice, love everywhere. Pastor Ben was everywhere. I noticed him the first day again. It was everywhere. I tell you to people going to the food portion, coming down, he was like, wow. Wow. The love was so massive. As long as you have it, I got an apartment here in Faifley. As the years I'm closer to this church now. But I was already committed in the other church I was going to. But as a community, the church have been very, very supportive. They welcome us everything that we use in our apartment, he got it from the outside. I was like, the curtain, the dube, everything was so amazing that we could do all that thing that we were supposed to do. I mean, hundreds of pounds, almost free. All in the support of a place called church, welcoming complete stranger. I was so impressed that when it comes to an aspect of supporting the church, supporting the community with African Connects, I gave my board and I'm still giving my mouth to make sure that it works. I know how much I work up in the midnight to write brand, to think of ideas, to put the Africans together, to put these middle schools together, thinking, write brand, call these things so that we can make sure that we pay our own dues in order to promote the community and promote the people that have worked on and work on so fairly. We're so loved by this community, and especially this church has shown how to be church. And I'm so happy that the family and I are in this part of community in Scotland. The church has been very, very helpful. The courageous word that comes from Pastor Break, even in the community where we come to eat for counsel, the word he speaks to us, the confidence he gives to us, and the support has been so enormous. Thank you so much for giving us a home and for making us welcome in this park of Scotland. Thank you all.
Very, very kind words. And we've been strangers and now we know each other's names. Yeah, you're at home here. You're always welcome. Thank you very much for those kind words this morning.
Thank you.
Esther, come forward and speak to us as well. I know you have put much thought into supporting the African community, but you have also great faith and have put great effort into making sure there is faith to be found in Faifley for Africans as well.
Yeah, it's a great privilege to be here today to take back stuff about my coming to Scotland. This moment in my life, I come to recognize that every step you take, every move is actually orchestrated by God. We could have been somewhere else, we could have been doing something else, but God, before the foundation of the world, just like we said, had predestined that we would be here at this point in time. So my coming to Scotland was like a mystery. I never had any intention. I just wanted to come to the UK after much trials for admission. And then Scotland, please. When I was coming, I had the weird to come. And I got in there. The first place I stayed was a Muslim African who never knew me, but he accommodated me for like 1 or 2 weeks. And the next semester, the first person I got connected was Tommy. And she said, I got a place in one community where she gave me the address and postcode from city center. I said, that is like a journey. I can't come. How would I cope? But then situation happened. I told her I was able to take the place. And by the next day, I said, okay, no problem. Out of desperation, I'll take it. And I came. And we started journey. And someone told us about Faifley. I was hearing pregnant there. And came here. It was like a rebull shock to find out that everything you needed was for free. The care for the ladies was out of the one. They were like, what set are you having? Someone who is coming from Africa or Nigeria, someone can skill. What setup of it you'll be anxious, you'll be scared. So I was like, okay, I'm expecting a baby girl. Have you got this? Have you got us? Have you got pram? Sheila was there. What you need? Can you give us a list of what you needed? And I did. I was shocked when I was called to come and take everything I needed for my baby. I won't say today that it's almost 3 years that I've been here. If I want to calculate how much I spent for my family, my children, getting clothes or for myself, I have not spent a lot. Last week I was here and I got this out kit from a church. And I said that like, yes, this is beautiful. And I can count so many good things. I want to appreciate Pastor Break. It's not just the pastor here. He's giving us the African community a new definition of what a pastor is. And the Faifley Church is giving us a new idea of what church is. Many of us are coming from Africa. We know the politics that goes on in church. You can't even go to meet a pastor to say you have a meet. But we can easily put a culture and tell him, Pastor, I'm having this challenge. And he would call to your home. He would eat with you. He would pray with you. I just want to appreciate the ladies in this church, not knowing us. They have accepted us. They had made us feel one of them. Everybody in this church, I don't think they are strangers anymore to anybody here. They have known our names, they love our kids, and they treat us equally like humans. So it's so different when you hear so many things and then are living in the community that makes you feel one with them. And the church has also given the African community a home. We can literally reach out to pastor, Pastor, we want to use the church call for something. We won't go through the procedure of writing application, trying to do one or two formalities. He would get it. Thank you, Pastor. Could be the true definition of what Christ was and what Christ is and what Christ expects us to be. So we can see pastor as a reality of the gospel. And everyone in this church, we are not strangers. We know what brothers and sisters mean today. Not like this is this and this is that. We can easily call you here and feel the presence of God. Thank you so much for giving the African community a base. We can say comfortably in Scotland, in Glasgow, that the African community in Faifley has become very vibrant. It's very vibrant because to have a place you can easily meet and we have the support of the local community, the local people here. Thank you so much. Can I have so much to say? Everybody has said, oh, we are indeed grateful. We are indeed grateful. Our children, like, my little boy, you do something, say, I'm doing like Pastor Ray. I'm like, yes. Huh. So it is really affecting every aspect of our life from the upside to every aspect of our life. Thank you so much for taking us to welcome, not just welcome, feel boldly in Faifley. Thank you so much, ma. Bonjour. Yeah,
Esther, thank you very much. Hi, Rebecca. First in. As the children are settling in, I'll just respond, Esther. You're embarrassing me. But not but all of you who have spoken this morning have recognized how practical love has made a huge impact. And the care of the upcycle and the pantry, the tea room on Tuesday has been a sign of welcome and hospitality and has been importantly part of the welcome that you have discovered among us. So well done, all of you who take part in the upcycling.
My story is different. My story is different in that when I came here in Scotland for the admissions conference last year in October. So then after we did the admissions conference, I went back. Then I got an email. They said, we have found a supervisor for you. So can you just speak to him and see if you like him? Then you tell us. So then I emailed. I said, my name is Knowledge. No, I've been told you're my supervisor. Okay, that's it. Okay. Then he was in a meeting or something. He said, having a meeting, can you call? Then I called these. Then we spoke. And then we connected. Then the next thing I just emailed to one-to-one, said, okay, we spoke. I'm all right. So that is how our journey started. I would call Gregor, then would speak. And we had each other, said we've got African community, and the rest is history. When I came here, I really felt at home. They're warm. the love from the people, and just feeling loved and just feeling respected was something that I found to be very, very impressive here. And I would like to say, you must keep it up. When we read the scripture, I'm not preaching. When we read that scripture, when Jesus was asked the question, who is my neighbor? When I think of that scripture, I think you people have really mastered who the neighbor is. It's not just the one who is next door to you that you know, but everyone. When you see someone in the street, when you see anyone, that person is your neighbor because of the love of God that is there. The love of God that you understood, you have shown it to everyone, and you have really understood that these people are all our neighbors, no matter where they come from, whether they're coming from Africa, whether they're coming from Syria, whether they're coming from Afghanistan, whether they're coming from Ukraine. They are all our neighbors, and we should show them God's love. And God answers the prayers of those in despair, those who think that, can we go to this place and feel welcome? Their prayers are answered because God has used you to answer those prayers. May God bless Faifley, and may we continue to show the love of God to the neighbors that are out there.